Boss 2 points dropped at home in a match which was defined on key moments. How did you see the game?
Thought again, probably third or fourth time this season. It's a really good performance. We passed the ball well. I think we're starting now to gel as a group, and we create so many chances. I think one even in the first 30 seconds. And if you don't take your chances, then you create pressure on the back line, and then you're only one mistake away from conceding. And unfortunately, after playing really, really well for 31, 32 minutes, we then go and absolutely cock up a free kick on the halfway line. They run through and score, and all of a sudden the game changes. So we said at half time that, look, this is the challenge now. This situation is going to happen. What have we got? And I thought we came out and we weren't anywhere near as good as the first half. Then we get a goal through just pressure and following in and following up and being positive. And then Eli, who's kind of been itching for a chance since Tame, comes in and does really well, gets a goal, and you're thinking, right, we're going to kick on. And then we didn't. And it was almost, I think they worked hard to get themselves back in the game, and they did. And then they put the ball into dangerous areas to get the second goal, and we just didn't then have enough. I don't know. I think it's definitely a mental game, definitely psychological. We've certainly got the ability, and we have to, if we're going to be successful, we have to turn our good passages of play and phases of play into good moments. I mean, we've missed a penalty as well. It's missed probably 3 really, really good chances. If the score is 4 or 5-2, you go, well, balance the chances, yeah, that's probably fair. But we didn't take them, so you're left with a draw. And like you say, sometimes I think, was it Leverstock where we got a draw late on, and that felt like a win. Today the draw felt like a loss.
I was about to ask you that late goal that Jermaine Dewar scored there, and the goal they scored today with 5 minutes to go does feel like a bit like a loss, you say. But on the flip side, I just spoke to Josh, who got effectively 2 assists for the shot, and then obviously some great play before he set up Eli. A word or two on Josh's performance today, despite the draw. Yeah,
he's done well. We sat for a long time yesterday and went through a lot of his clips, and we talked about things, and he clearly listens, because we talked just about throw-ins, and he did exactly what I asked him to do. And I shouted on to him after the goal, the throw-in, and he was angry because he thought I was saying he didn't do it. I said, no, well done, you did do it. So I think he listens. He's clearly got ability. I think if you're a midfielder, you can affect the game, and he has today. But if you're walking away from this game as one of the central players, you've got to be like the centre halves, centre midfielders, centre strikers. You've got to be saying they're the ones that make the game tick, and the wide players offer you moments. Then, so if you're one of those central players and you're coming away from a game and you haven't won a game that you should have done, then you've got to be asking questions yourself. So if I was Josh, I'd be saying, I think I played well, but what else could I have done? Because if you're going to sit back on your laurels after a draw against a team that I thought we were better than, I think they had some heart and some character, but I think quality-wise, I thought we were better than them. Other people might disagree, but we haven't won the game.
No. And a word just on a few individuals. We've got 2 new players that played today as well. And of course, Alex People is jetting off to university as well. So just a word or two on our new players and Alex going off to uni, and what loss he'll be in the short space of time and the impact he's made as a young player.
Yeah, Alex was with Windsor last year, and so I knew him quite well. I think he was our player of the year last year. He was certainly right up there, did really, really well for Windsor. Stepped up, and I think he has done well. I didn't think today was one of his best games, but he's delivered, and we're hoping that his schedule might allow us to keep a hold of him, but it's going to be difficult for him. So he goes with our good wishes, and hope he does well. He's certainly delivered for us. Charlie's coming in been excellent today. I thought he was very good. He's not naturally left-footed, but he's quite comfortable on that side. So he's putting a couple of decent crosses with his left foot, which you don't often get with right-footers. Yeah. Manu is somebody that I've known for a while, so he's coming in, he's offered a lot. I think he needs to add goals to it, and missing a penalty is never good. So I think we're tweaking it. We lost Dembele this week, and we released Dembele this week, and I think he probably could feel a little bit unfortunate. We operate under a budget, and we're tweaking things around, and we're trying to leave space for. You're always looking to improve. It's a brand new group, and you are never going to sign 18 players in one go, as we did, and then get all 18 right. And so we're tweaking, and we're constantly tweaking, and I think we made some really good decisions, and we made some poor decisions, and we're trying to fix those. You know, a guy once told me, a culture expert once told me, it takes 18 months to build a group. You know, we've had probably 2.5 months of it. So I'm very disappointed with the result, but you can pick out the good things and go, actually, there's something to build on there, and I can see us being a real threat. I don't want to miss an opportunity, and I think there's an opportunity here to have a really successful season. And I think we're very young, and I think these players have to learn not the dark arts, but the ruthless side of the game. At 2-1 up with 10 minutes to go, you shouldn't concede. You should not concede to a team that struggled to score, and so that's disappointing.
Week off next Saturday. Do you think that's going to help us in the development in the next couple of games?
Depends on how you define a week off.
A week off from a scheduled match.
There you go. I'm going to a game Friday and Saturday. There's the potential we may well train Saturday.
Yep.
We may well train. You know, we've talked around this. We're not sure how we're going to go. You know, sometimes a week off gives you too much time to think. Then you know, and you go, okay, do we need to do that? Do we need to do that?
So you'd rather have a game Tuesday, Saturday to kind of get the motions going, maybe?
I think Saturday,
yeah,
allows you recovery time, and it's very hard to recover every 72 hours. So Saturday, Tuesday, and we're not a deep squad, and so I think if we've got, I think back end of October we've got 4 games in 2 weeks, and that'll be a challenge.
Yeah.
So we need to be prepped for that. What does it give us? We'll definitely train Thursday, I think, and kind of have another look at it. It's difficult because there's not a huge amount wrong, and sometimes I've seen it working with young children. It's if you fix 4 things and it goes right, you don't know which of the 4 things is the thing that's worked. So you might have to change one thing and then change another one thing, and you know it's a difficult one. I'd prefer a game, I'll be perfectly honest. Plus it'd mean that we were still in the FA Trophy or FA Cup, so whichever one it is. But yeah, it's a disappointing day, but there are lots of positives to take from it.